Good to go. Hi, folks. Welcome. Thank you all for coming to Cannes' presentation of Monster, or hashtag MeTooBrute by Marshall Logan Gibbs. I'm Aaron Rabinowitz, the ethics director of Cannes, and we are so excited to share this story that fits perfectly with our mission to protect communities from harmful behavior. We hope that this can help bring awareness to some of the persistent problematic behaviors that have plagued our communities and encourage folks to support our organization's attempts to provide a restorative alternative to the fickle, flawed, and easily manipulated court of public opinion. Along with having the pleasure of directing some of our wonderful credentialed creators, I'll be reading the stage directions this evening. The show is approximately 2 hours long with a 10-minute intermission, followed by a Q&A talkback with the author and members of the cast. So please stick around for that. Without further ado then, we present Monster, or hashtag MeTooBrute. Scene 1, Act 1. We are in a viral video. The guys, Plunk, Rodney, Cameron, and their leader Monster, fill the stage with booming energy. They're scruffy, in need of a shave, and wearing seizure-inducing neon sweatshirts with their merch shop with brazen logos promoting the channel. Epic orchestral strings pump the video's blood.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another Mega Monster mashup with me, the one and only Monster. In today's video, the boys will be competing in a foot race for 20 miles to the nearest airport. The winner gets their own private jet and will never have to walk again. How are we feeling, guys?
Never better.
I might throw up.
I already threw up.
On the way, they're going to swim through a lake filled with man-eating piranhas, race over flaming hot coals, and may even have to eat a few worms.
And I'm thrown up again.
What do you think, Cameron? Do you have what it takes?
It's worth it for the Tesla.
Who said anything about a Tesla?
Dude, in your videos, someone always wins a Tesla. That's just how we roll. It's electric style.
Cut! What do you think you're doing?
It's just riffing a little.
You're going off script, Cameron. You sound stupid. This is the private jet video. Why the hell are you going on about Teslas?
I'm sorry. I just thought the audience loves it when you give Teslas. And
I have 8 writers on staff, Cameron, getting paid network television rates.
I know that, but
One of them worked on The Big Bang Theory, came up with Sheldon's catchphrase.
Bazinga?
Bazinga!
Monster shoves Cameron hard.
You are a performer, not a writer. Stop trying to be something you're not. Great. Look what you just did. Now we're off schedule.
I'm sorry, dude. I just want to help.
You're not. No more going off script. You stick to the dialogue the professionals write for you, or I'll get someone in here who will. Maybe I'll get Sheldon himself.
Sorry.
If we weren't best friends, you'd already be gone. Understand?
Yeah.
Good. Now give me a hug.
What?
For the video. Every video we make has with it, when it has homoerotic undertones, performs better in the teenage and young adult demographic by at least 8%. So, give me a hug.
I don't know if I...
Cameras, roll!
He reluctantly gives him a hug.
That reminds me. Got to do the sentimental shit. Olivia! What's the point of having a manager if she won't fucking show up when I need her? Olivia!
Olivia enters.
Right here, Monster. Sorry. I was on the phone trying to secure the football stadium for extreme hide and seek next week.
What's the soft spot for today's video?
The Children Who Need Foundation.
What do they need?
Surgeries, mostly. Chemo.
Oh, my dear heartstrings. Being yanked right out. Love it. And what's their cut of the video?
They get 15%.
Okay, so projecting to 75 million views for this one, give or take a million, paid $2 per thousand views. That'll put us at 150,000 in revenue. 15% would be 22,500. See if you can renegotiate for 13.33%. 20 grand would be nice and clean up our books. And better for the headlines, too. Monster graciously gives $20,000 to the children who bleed.
Children who need.
They're sick as shit. They probably do bleed. All right, people, back to one. Charity segment.
Everyone gets into position for the shot.
This video made in partnership with Children Who Need. Please like and share and ring that bell. It just might save a life. Now, let's get some B-roll of those fuckers running. No paychecks till I see you sweat.
Blackout. Scene 2. Plunk, Rodney, and Cameron sit around a table in the offices of the Monster Studio. Bored, twiddling thumbs. In the room is a YouTube play button plaque, an award that commemorates Monster reaching 1 million subscribers.
You know, it's really not fair that all of us have to be here this early, and he...
Dude, stop.
The cameras.
I don't see any cameras.
I heard that he has really tiny cameras, like the eye of a needle. I heard he's been installing them everywhere.
Eye of a needle? Fuck, that doesn't even mean, bro. I'm just saying we should all be held to the same standards. We're a team.
Your name isn't on the channel. It isn't the Rodney Show, is it?
What is it? What is it he calls you again? Plunk? The hell kind of name is that?
It's a nickname he made up when we were kids. I happen to like it.
It's stupid, bro. I'm sorry.
You just don't get it. You don't get Monster like I do. We're family.
Oh, sorry. I forgot. You were his baby cousin because you didn't mention it for 5 fucking minutes.
Olivia bustles in. She taps away on a tablet as she paces the space, answering email after email.
Monster calls the shots. His name's on the channel. End of story.
It's not like his name is actually Monster.
Not yet. Yeah, one of the writers pitched it last week. Legally becoming Monster. He liked the idea, but there's no real challenge aspect to it. He talked about legally changing all of your names too, actually.
Fuck. I don't want to be Plunk forever.
Thought you liked it.
Yeah, but not for my passport, bro.
Don't worry. It's not a sure thing. They're still mulling it over.
Why do you always turn a blind eye to this shit?
Why do you put up with it?
Olivia, come on.
No, stop. Don't act all high and mighty coming after me when you don't do shit about it either. I'd like to see you say it to Monster's face, but that's not going to happen, is it? Take your paycheck and deal with it. I'm not losing any sleep.
There is more to this channel than Monster. The 3 of us are the heart of the channel. At least we were when it started. Don't you remember? Playing in your garage, Cameron, making videos.
Stupid videos.
It was stupid, but it was for us. It was us being young, having fun. It was like brotherhood. Now, if you ask Monster, it's all about analytics. Fuck analytics.
Careful, man.
Please, don't drag us into this. Cameras, dude.
You really think he's going to go all 1984 on our ass? No, he's not. Not yet, at least. But we have to start standing up for ourselves before we get there. How he treated you the other day, Cameron.
I made the mistake. It's my fault for riffing. I shouldn't have riffed.
You have every right to riff. So do we all.
Rodney, stop.
And I just sat by and watched him totally berate you and push you. And then what did I do? I ran so much for his stupid fucking challenge that I threw up.
But we got $1,000 every time we threw up.
I threw up 6 times. I have a mortgage.
It's just not fair. That's all I'm saying. We're called in first thing in the morning, and he gets to skip out probably because he's out fucking someone. 7 in the morning, we're chugging coffee, waiting for a meeting that he scheduled to start, and he's out fucking someone.
You don't know that he's fucking someone.
Oh, shut up. You know him. You know that's exactly what it is. He's got it written in his planner, color-coded and alphabetized. 7 a.m. Skip out on a meeting I scheduled and fuck someone I met at Dunkin' Donuts. It's just not fair.
Monster enters.
What's not fair?
I was just saying that, I was thinking it would be fun for a video
If we hosted a fair, like Ferris wheels, deep fried Oreos, could be fun. Be fun.
It's a stupid idea. Unoriginal.
Yeah, that's what I said too, cuz.
We just got a winner for the golden ticket in the chocolate bar challenge. That's the next video, shooting tomorrow. And we've got 12 more ideas lined up already. So we're good as far as that goes.
Monster gets an inch away from Rodney.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't ask for input, so don't give it.
I understand.
After what seems like an eternity, Monster backs away.
Hope so. You guys have fittings at 3 o'clock for your Oompa Loompa costumes. And they got to test the orange makeup on you because the costume people are worried that you'll look like Donald Trump. His supporters make up a significant part of our audience. So we really can't afford to lose them, can we? Can we?
No.
Glad we're all on the same page. Now, if you don't mind me, I've got a date with a chick named Filippa. She's from Sweden and a huge fan of the channel. See you later.
Monster turns to exit.
Monster, wait. We have the journalist from Zap News coming in today. She should be here anytime.
Refresh me?
You're making the front page of the website. We've been setting this up for weeks.
Setting up what?
Article about your philanthropy. How generous that you sacrifice your millions. I believe the working title is Monster, the Modern Day Miracle Maker.
Miracle Maker? I can get behind that.
Well, you should tell her that when she gets here, which should be any time.
But Philippa's waiting. Some sweet, sweet Swedish fish. That is an appointment I really can't miss, so excuse me.
Right as Monster approaches the door, Delilah enters. They nearly bump into each other, then smile. Your run-of-the-mill meet cute.
Oh, sorry.
No, don't be. I was preoccupied.
With Swedish fish?
What can I say? They're my favorite. You must be
I'm Delilah Horn from Zap News. Nice to meet you, Jonathan.
a monster, please. Call me Monster.
That's hilarious. Oh my God. Call me Monster? That's definitely going in the article. What a first impression.
First impressions are everything.
You're absolutely right.
So nice to meet you, Delilah. I've been looking forward to our interview for weeks. Olivia, be a dear and cancel all my appointments today.
Monster and Delilah start to exit together. As they exit,
So, what got you into journalism?
Well, when I was little, I was always interviewing my stuffed animals, so.
and they're gone. After a moment,
I'll call Philippa.
Olivia exits. Blackout. Scene 3. The kitchen, the break area of the Monster Studios. Olivia is making lunch. Delilah totters in, out of breath and flushed.
Hey.
Hey, you're...
Olivia, Monster's channel manager. I helped set it up. My people talk to your people, etc.
Right. Well, thanks for that.
How'd it go?
Good. Really good, actually.
Seemed like it was pretty long.
More on the short side, I'd say, but that's okay.
Lasted a while, though.
Definitely.
Did you finish
What?
the interview? Did you finish the interview, or...
Oh, yeah, I finished, and I need some water.
Olivia throws a bottle of water to her. She chugs it, then looks down at the label.
Monsters Mega Mountain Water. Nice.
You wanted to sell energy drinks, but Monster Energy threatened to sue, so water it was.
Where's the recycling?
You're joking.
Why would I joke about recycling? It makes a difference.
Yeah, right. We don't recycle here.
Of course you do. Monster raised $10 million to save the trees last year.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You're telling me Mr. Save the Trees Studio doesn't recycle? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Logic and Monster don't play nice.
Okay, what is all this?
What is what?
This hostility, this aura of hostility.
My aura? What?
I'm getting black and red. That means hostility and danger. You don't like me.
Hostile. I gave you a bottle of water.
I can read between the lines. That's my entire job, reading people.
Yeah, you got everybody figured out. Sure.
You're judging me right now.
Everybody judges everybody. Don't have to be an investigative journalist to discover that.
Aha, I get it now. You think I don't have integrity as a journalist. Well, we have a lot to say at Zap News. Yeah, we report on entertainment from time to time, Oscar interviews, so the fuck what? Do you know who broke the story about that Republican senator moonlighting as a drag queen last year? I did. Led to his resignation. Changed the whole political sphere, really. So regardless of what you, my dad, and the New York Times might think, I am a real journalist.
I never said you weren't.
I can make a difference. I really can.
Never said you can't.
Then what? What is it? Okay, yeah, I slept with him, but that's beside the point.
I think that is the point.
I don't usually do that. Seriously, this was just different.
Whatever you say.
I don't sleep with the people I interview. That would be unethical. I don't do that.
Except when you do.
Monster is different, okay? We had a genuine connection right away. Like, I felt like I knew him immediately.
Sure you did.
I did, and I do. I mean it. I feel like I know him.
Because you've seen his videos.
Oh, stop.
You're not the only person who's thought that. He has well over 100 million subscribers, and wouldn't you know, he's got a close personal relationship with every single one of them.
Look, I've seen his videos, but there's more to it than that. He actually connected with me. And you know, a lot of the influencers I interview couldn't care less about me, but Monster really, truly cares.
And that's why he slept with you after the interview.
No, I wanted to. He suggested it, but it was mutual.
At least he waited until after the interview. He didn't. Oh my God. Why am I not surprised?
Okay, shut the fuck up. What, are you his ex or something?
Oh, Christ, no.
You're jealous. Unrequited love.
Oh, you've got my aura all wrong, sis.
Well, you're his manager, right? So maybe it's like you've got some sort of maternal complex with him, protecting him, don't want him to get hurt.
I don't give a shit about him getting hurt.
Then what's the fucking problem?
I don't want you to get hurt.
You don't even know me.
Olivia starts to pour herself a glass of whiskey.
I know that he won't remember your name a week from now. I know that you will be devastated and heartbroken, but soon you'll be paid off, given 10 grand or so to sign a non-disclosure agreement with him so you won't say a word about your relationship with him. I've seen this happen 100 times. And I know that all that's going to come out of him using you and hurting you like this is a big article about what a wonderful humanitarian he is. I know you.
Olivia is just about to drink what she poured, but Delilah grabs it from her hand and gulps it down.
No, I need a real Monet. No fake crap.
Delilah looks under the kitchen table.
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Shh.
Your job? What?
Monster enters on the phone. Olivia backs away from the table and attempts to act inconspicuous.
No, listen. We have the paintball battle in the art museum scheduled 2 weeks from today, and none of the local museums are going for it, so I need to make one of my own. No fucking Prince. A real fucking Monet. I don't care what it costs. Can you believe this crap?
Ridiculous.
All these museums scared about a little paintball, but if we hit the wall, they can just put a plaque up on it and call it modern art.
And if you hit the Monet,
Goes up in value. Guarantee it.
Monster picks up the bottle of whiskey in front of Olivia.
Drinking on the job?
a little.
Enough to want to sleep with me?
There's not enough alcohol in the country.
So there is an amount.
Fuck off.
I got money, babe.
Not enough.
You know I'm joking. You're my favorite here, you know?
Yeah, you might have mentioned it once or twice
You
or
are my favorite.
a billion times.
You cut through the bullshit and get things done. I respect that, you know?
You respect me?
I respect that. I respect that a whole hell of a lot.
He sinks down into a chair.
I'm glad you're able to get shit done when I'm this exhausted.
Oh, all that interviewing took it out of you, huh? Your interview that you just had, big cover story for Zap News. Blonde girl.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, I'd say it went pretty great.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, some great publicity and some all right pussy. Win-win.
Monster, that's disgusting.
Disgusting. I'd say she was more like a 6, maybe a 7.
No, I mean, talking about her like that. She's a human being.
Olivia, I'm sorry. We both like pussy. I thought that was something you could relate to.
Oh, how the HR gods would tremble in your presence.
What was that?
You just missed her. She left a couple of minutes ago.
Oh, did she?
You didn't say goodbye?
Nah, I had to hop on a call, to figure out this paintball situation.
Right.
Did you meet her? How much do you think her NDA is going to be?
We usually pay about 10 grand.
Why don't you call up the lawyers, tell them to offer her 15. She seemed emotional. She cried while we were doing it.
Did she?
Yeah, she was saying like, oh, I've never felt this seen. Oh, monster, you make me feel so seen. Big turnoff. I don't like doing it with a bitch who cries. And anyway, I don't want her crying to anybody else. So 15 grand.
Will do.
And please, reschedule my appointment with Philippa. Fit her in sometime Thursday morning.
I will fit her in. Absolutely.
Monster exits, drinking directly from the bottle.
Your Majesty. It's safe. You can come out now.
Delilah comes out from under the table. Delilah doesn't react at all. She just slowly makes her way to the exit. At the door, she turns back to Olivia and they hold eye contact for just a moment.
How can you work for him?
You've got your job. I've got mine.
Delilah exits. Blackout. Scene 4. Plunk, Rodney, and Cameron sit around a table in the office of Monster Studios. Monster paces the floor.
Who's it going to be? It's got to be one of you.
Couldn't we get a random person for this challenge? Pick them up at the grocery store? We've done that before.
Or we could get one of the subscribers to do it.
No. It's got to be one of you guys. That raises the stakes. Any video where one of us is in danger increases rewatchability from our longtime subscribers by up to 35%.
It could be you.
What?
I'm just saying, you could do it yourself. You used to do challenges by yourself all the time. The fans might respect that.
This is the Human Ice Cream Sundae Challenge. I'm not risking fucking frostbite for a video.
But we can.
Yes, I think you can. Or maybe you can, Cameron.
I'm lactose intolerant.
Care to elaborate?
I can handle ice cream in moderation.
That's what I thought. Glad that's settled. All the ice cream's getting shipped tomorrow. About 3 you.
That's so much for moderation.
We got to finish filming before it melts, so let's plan on shooting all of it tomorrow night.
Olivia enters with Francesco, a young, anxiety-riddled lawyer, trailing behind.
Monster.
Great timing. I need you to call the crew for a shoot tomorrow night. I want a crane shot, 4 wide angles, 2 close-ups, and the slow-mo cam to get some shots of Cameron melting.
You might want to hold off on that. We just got a hold of that article about you. Zap News, remember?
Okay, well, print it out. We can put it up on the fridge in the kitchen.
Olivia looks nervously to Francesco. He waves her off, gesturing to give Monster the tablet.
You might want to read it. It's being published tomorrow.
Jonathan Domenico is known by over 100 million subscribers as the alter ego Monster. I didn't realize how fitting his moniker was until I met the monster myself. What is this?
Keep reading.
His vague but pricey acts of charity, financed by Monster but managed by an outside organization, are all overshadowed by the fact that Monster himself is an egocentric, womanizing fuckboy who pays off his one-night stands with his fans so that they won't gossip about his ridiculously small penis? What the fuck is this?
He throws Olivia's tablet to the ground.
It gets worse.
Lawyer, dude.
His name's Francesco.
My name's Francesco.
How the hell did this happen? Isn't this exactly the kind of shit I'm paying you to prevent?
Well, see, the thing is, she refused to sign the NDA about your encounter, and you agreed to the interview. So
what?
It's in writing, and it not in writing. These contracts are kind of important to sign or to not sign. And
who hired this guy?
You did?
Monster, I'm sorry, but unfortunately, everything that happened, it's all above board.
Not above my board. I own the board. And I know I told you if a chick refuses the NDA, you raise the price. I don't know how many times I've said.
What we did. We went all the way up to 50 grand and she refused.
Oh,
she refused it all.
God damn it. Okay, maybe we can spin this. I know. I want to file a defamation suit.
You could, but you probably wouldn't win.
Because I have this fuck bag for a lawyer?
Monster, calm down. Francesco is right. The optics on a lawsuit would be terrible.
Well, don't I have any say at all? It's an article about me, after all. All about me. I should have a fucking say.
They are asking for a comment, but I really don't think it's a good idea to...
Oh, I'm going to comment. I got a comment right here. Fuck Zap News, fuck the haters, and super fuck Delilah Horn.
That would also be bad for optics.
Yeah, I would recommend the tried and true no comment at this time.
I can't comment. I can't sue them. I can't do shit. What the hell am I paying you for?
I'm sorry that we can't stop the article.
I hate this guy.
And I'm sorry, but like a lawsuit, it would just be fruitless.
I really hate this guy.
Look, Francesco's right, but...
But? There's a but?
But you can still save face in the eyes of the public.
How?
What are you looking at them?
What are you looking at them for?
Shall we say it together, guys? 1, 2, 3.
Apology video.
No apology video. Fuck that.
The PR team thinks that...
What do they know? The PR team can't relate to the public like I do.
That's sort of what they're there for.
No, I have gone 10 years without an apology video. An apology video is weak. It reeks of weakness.
Is that so bad?
That's not who Monster is. No apology video. No apologies.
I just think we should take their advice.
No, we're moving forward with the ice cream video tomorrow. I've already paid for it.
That might look a bit insensitive, right? Doing a challenge like that right after the article?
Nobody's talking to you.
He knows what he's talking about, Monster. We might want to lay low for a while.
Monster does not lay low. What is it Michelle Obama said? When they go low, we get high. We are about to get super fucking high.
I don't think that's how the quote went, man.
We're going to do some good, boys. That's what I mean. We're going to do the ice cream video, but we'll put a philanthropy spin on it. Call up the local orphanage. The ice cream's going to the orphans. Every last drop.
Is that really what they need?
Monster graciously gives starving orphans a lifetime supply of ice cream. That's the next headline, or we're all fucked.
Monster storms out.
I need to call my lawyer.
Francesco exits, dialing on his cell phone frantically.
I thought he was a lawyer.
When a lawyer calls a lawyer, that's not good.
What do you think was going to happen?
I was hoping he'd go for the apology video.
Have you met Monster?
There's a lot at stake here. Monster's image, to start. He cares about his image. I figured he'd do what it takes to save face.
Monster won't apologize. He doesn't know how.
He could follow a script.
Even then, apologies only work when you can show remorse, or at least act like it.
Act like it. Act like it. Yes! I'll hire an acting coach for him. Thanks, Rodney.
That's not what I...
Olivia exits in a hurry.
The news?
Yeah,
It's only gonna get worse.
I know, dude. I know.
Blackout. Scene 5. 2 chairs, center with bright studio lights. A daytime talk show. The host is a contradiction. So lovable you hate her. So plastic she seems real. The love child of Wendy Williams, Ellen DeGeneres, and Jerry Springer. We'll just call her Ruthie. You're watching Ruthie weekdays at 3.
Welcome back, everyone. Our final guest today is making headlines everywhere because of a headline of her own. An ex-lover of one of the most popular online influencers. You can check out her article on zapnews.com called The Monster in Monster's Closet. Please welcome to the stage, Delilah Horn.
Delilah enters with some music your mom would tap her foot to. Canned applause. She sits.
How's it going, Delilah? You comfortable?
I gotta tell you, Ruthie, it's odd being on the other side of the interview, but somehow it's refreshing. Got your notes prepped? I know how that is.
Oh, I love you already. Isn't she great? Now, it must be getting crazy, getting famous so fast in a matter of days.
No, I haven't really processed the stardom yet. Is stardom really the right word? Honestly, I don't think I deserve all this popularity.
That's Hollywood. If you think you deserve it, you don't. And if you think you don't deserve it, you probably do. But you seem like a sweet girl, doesn't she, folks?
You're too kind, really. But I'm no singer or performer or anything fun. I just want to spread awareness. That's why I'm a journalist, to report the facts.
Admirable.
And the fact is, behind closed doors, Monster is a very different person than what you see online.
A secret identity.
In a way, sure. What I want people to know is it's an act. The generosity, charity, Monster's charisma.
Riz, as the kids call it nowadays.
What gives Monster the right? That's what I want to know. Hearing firsthand the way he talked about me behind my back, even the way he talks to the women on his team, it just gives me a bad feeling. You ever get that, Ruthie? The feeling that something's wrong, something's about to go down, a dam's about to burst.
Only when I order Chinese takeout.
Seriously, Ruthie, Can we be serious for a moment?
Oh, what were you saying, hon?
I'm saying that I know. Monster and his behavior is unfortunately relatable. We all know men like Monster. This doesn't begin with him, and I sure as hell know it won't end with him. Men like Monster have been monsters since, well, since forever, right?
That's for damn sure.
And when someone who rules the internet like Monster thinks he can get away with being a monster simply because he's given to charity and built wells in Africa, where does it end? It brings to mind the word beloved and how carelessly we use it for celebrities that we don't ever really know, do we?
I think that deserves another round of applause, don't you, folks?
Thank you. But there's more to this than getting applause. I'm glad we can talk about it, but I'm really glad Monster has to hear about it.
Talking's what I do best. Now, speaking of, have you heard from Monster since you put out the article?
I've not reached out. If he wants to reach out to me, he can. But no, he hasn't. No one from his team, his manager, nothing.
Don't you think he deserves a chance to respond?
Well, I think he has. He gave some orphans a truckload of ice cream the day after the story broke. One of them was allergic and went into anaphylactic shock. I think that says it loud and clear.
Blackout. Scene 6. Monster sits alone in the offices of Monster Studios.
I regret my actions. I regret my actions. I regret my actions. I regret my actions. This is hopeless.
Olivia enters.
That last one sounded genuine.
Yeah, because it is. I'm hopeless. I don't know what to do.
What did the acting coach tell you?
That it would need to come from an honest place, that I should find a time in my life where I felt guilty and try to draw from that.
Okay, good. How's that been going?
I've been giving it some thought.
And? Anything?
I don't know. It's hard.
What's so hard about it?
The honesty part. Can I just pay for someone's surgery or some shit?
How is that an apology at all?
Good point. What if I played a song on my ukulele? Toxic gossip train.
No, that wouldn't be honest.
Honest. It's driving me nuts. I don't get it.
Here, let's make it easy. Right now, the cameras are off. The only person you have to be honest with right now is yourself and me, since we are talking about it. And you usually don't hold back on being honest with me.
I still think you're hot.
And I'm still gay. There we go. Honesty. Now, think, Monster. When have you ever felt guilty or sorry or anything?
I don't know.
What about when you were a kid? Do you ever get into trouble, get grounded, detention?
Well, one time I pulled the fire alarm at school and got suspended.
That's a good one.
But it was funny. Everybody thought it was hilarious. Practically was the king of recess after that. And on my week off, I played Halo and ate Hot Pockets like all fucking day. It was pretty fun.
Well, scratch that.
I don't know. The Hot Pockets burnt the roof of my mouth. Maybe I can draw from that pain.
Keep thinking. We all have baggage, Monster. Just think. Something you felt awful about. Something that keeps you up at night.
Well, do you remember the time I was invited to the Avengers movie premiere and they sat me right behind Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah? So...
I never made a move on her.
Monster.
I didn't even say hello. I just sat there staring the back of her head for like 3 hours. Didn't even watch the movie. I still don't know how that whole Thanos thing shook out. I'm going to regret that day for the rest of my life.
That's not exactly what we're going for here.
That story brings tears to my eyes. I mean, I could smell her hair from my seat. That took restraint.
No, see, that is creepy as fuck. Enough about Scarlett Johansson. Have your actions ever, I mean, ever negatively impacted someone else? Think about it. Think really, really hard. Could have even happened recently.
You're not talking about that ice cream thing, are you?
The kid almost died.
It was his choice to dive into the ice cream. He knew it was rocky road. He knew there were nuts in there.
Oh my God.
He's not even pressing charges. We're good.
Okay, no ice cream, no personal struggles, no remorse. You've never made a mistake in your life. You better hope you've got some real innate talent or something if you want this to work. You better be a damn good actor.
Olivia turns to leave.
When I was 10, my mom was driving home from work, and she asked me what I wanted for dinner. She could have fixed me anything I wanted, anything I could ask for. She'd find a recipe.
That's sweet.
But I was a kid, basically allergic to vegetables, you know? So, of course, I wanted fast food. Now, I could have asked for McDonald's or Wendy's or KFC, but they were all right down the road from our house. But no, I said Chick-fil-A. I insisted on Chick-fil-A, but there wasn't a Chick-fil-A near her on the drive home, you know? It was like 25 minutes out of the way.
Okay. And?
I was selfish. Had to have Chick-fil-A. Insisted on Chick-fil-A. Talk about regrets. My God.
That is your biggest regret?
She drove all the way to Chick-fil-A for me. She got hit. They said the guy wasn't drunk, but you know, I've done my research, and those breathalyzers don't always work right. You can't trust those things. Anyway, she didn't make it home. I just waited for hours, wondering where my fucking chicken sandwich was. Not a day later, I moved in with my aunt. Shared a room with Plunk.
You have never talked about that before.
No, never.
But you think about it.
Only every day Chick-fil-A's open.
At least you get Sundays off. There we go. Monster, that was brave.
I don't know what's brave about it.
It's honest. It's real. Build off that.
I don't know.
If it's hard, then you are doing it right. This is progress. Show me the script.
He passes her a copy of the script.
This is good. A little conventional, but it's good.
It better be. I paid a lot of money for it.
Not the usual writers?
The Big Bang Theory guys? Yeah, no. I paid premium for these. The guy who wrote PewDiePie's apology.
Well, let's give it a shot.
Hey guys, Jonathan here. See, I already hate it. I don't want to say Jonathan.
That's your name. That's honest.
It's not, but okay. I know there's a lot of talk right now about the Zap News interview I did a few weeks ago, and I just wanted to acknowledge it here directly because that's what you deserve, and that's what she deserves.
Good.
Delilah Horn.
Hold up. Stop.
What?
Her name's Delilah. If you want to apologize to her, you need to know her name. Take it again.
Delilah. Like, hey there, Delilah. Got it.
You really need a mnemonic device for the girl's name?
What? I do that with everybody's name. Like your name, Olivia. Like that kid's book with the pig, you know? That's how I can remember.
Fascinating. Back to the script.
Delilah Horn and I had a short romantic encounter. A one-night stand, after which I ghosted her. I then tried to pay her a large sum of money to not talk about our encounter. This isn't the first time I've done something like this, and truthfully, until recently, I didn't fully understand the complexities of how negatively this impacted blah, 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 blah. This is boring.
It's not supposed to be entertaining.
I'm getting bored reading it. My fans will get bored listening to it.
They should get bored. It's an apology, a genuine apology.
For what?
For how you treated Delilah, the things you said about her.
I didn't know she was listening.
But it's more than that. It's how you've treated dozens of others too.
It was never a problem before.
Look, bottom line, we need to get ahead of the narrative as best as we can. We need to show the internet that you are willing to change.
What the fuck would we want to change when everything is going our way? The channel is growing exponentially. 100,000 new subscribers every week. At this rate, a year from now, we could be the #1 channel in the world.
There are more important things at stake here.
The views are what's at stake, and the views are great.
How about our reputation, our team? Because I don't know where you've been, but right now we are losing subscribers. Projections are bad. There are 52 people employed here at Monster Studios, and how you respond to this might determine their jobs. Did you ever think about that?
No.
So, get your act together. Remember what we talked about. Good acting is honesty. Now say the next line.
I regret my actions.
Now, less like a 6th grader reading Shakespeare. Say it with honesty.
I regret my actions.
Better. Again.
I regret my actions.
Again. Chick-fil-A is open today.
I regret my actions.
And one more time, just because I love hearing you say it.
No. No. No, I'm done. I can't. I won't. I'm not doing it.
You were really getting somewhere. I almost believed it.
Get out.
Monster chucks the script at Olivia. She's stunned for a moment, then exits, leaving Monster crying alone. Blackout. Scene 7. Back in the center stage, bright talk show studio of Ruthie. Delilah sits opposite her.
Wow, I didn't think you'd invite me back so soon.
I only invite back my favorites, and she's one of a kind, isn't she? Round of applause, come on.
Yay!
Oh, we just love having you here.
Aw, you're too kind. I love being here. And the reception to the article on Monster, it's been amazing. Really amazing to see all of us come together and stand up for decency. My article started with me, but when you think about all of it, it's about all of us.
I just want to shake your hand right now.
You make me sound like I'm running for president or something.
Hey, it's never too late to join the race.
Oh, stop it. Get out of here.
Okay, so how has it been? The reception to your article, I mean. It's got to be exciting seeing folks come together.
Folks come together? Now, Ruthie, this is the internet we're talking about.
Are you telling me we don't all get along on Twitter? What a shock.
The backlash has been palpable, to say the least. The comments.
What are they saying, hon?
I just so happen to bring a few with me, if you don't mind.
Not at all.
Hey there, Delilah. We know you just want attention, you clout-chasing cunt.
We can bleep that in post.
This one says, you want to tear down an honorable man just because you hate men? It's locker room talk. Get over yourself. Monster has done more good for this world than you could ever hope to.
I think we get the idea.
I've got something you can report on, Delilah. Try reporting on my...
We get the picture.
I don't think people do, Ruthie. I don't think people understand the situation here in full.
Then please elaborate. Just keep it PG.
I admit the article I put out was from my personal experience with Monster. That doesn't make it any less valid, but I do understand that it is just one person's experience.
And
the article started an important conversation. a conversation that reaches way beyond me. Since that article, so many people have reached out, and wouldn't you know, I'm not the first person with a bad monster encounter.
Is that so?
And there's more to this story, a lot more. I hope I'm not jumping the gun by saying this, but I would like to announce that very soon, in collaboration with all of the brave people who reached out to me, a new article is coming out in a much larger publication than Zap News. It's going to be big.
Incredible.
Over a dozen women contributed their stories anonymously, and we are even working with one current member of Monster's team.
Shocking.
There's more to the story and the monster lurking inside of Monster Studios, and that's the name of the article, The Monster Inside. You should see it very soon.
So exciting. Now, we've received some questions for you from some of our viewers.
Happy to take them.
Okay. Our first question is from XXBlazeUp420XX. They write, you think Monster is scared that all it took to take him down was one butthurt, whiny ass bitch. We'll bleep it.
Wow. Well, I think there are some fundamental problems with this question.
You're not going to take him down? I know that's what I'd love to see.
Take him down? Well,
that would be a pay-per-view event, certainly.
This isn't some cage match, Ruthie. I promise you. This isn't some Marvel movie where there's a good guy and a bad guy and we fight at the end and all is right with the world. I've got a duty here as a journalist, and I'm just looking for justice.
So is Spider-Man, I'm just saying. And that Tom Holland is a cutie.
No, Ruthie, genuinely. Monster has so much power in his position on the web, and the way he uses it, it's irresponsible.
So in other words, with great power comes great responsibility.
Fine, sure. That's exactly what I'm saying. Spider-Man had a point. I have a responsibility, too, to report the facts, to educate. If doing that means I take Monster down, then sure. And I'd like to speak to him directly. Monster, you're not going to get away with it anymore. You know what's coming. You know what you've done. And when this article comes out, everyone else will too. You're going down.
Blackout. Scene 8. Monster and Olivia enter. He paces anxiously. She tries to calm him down.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Listen, just take a deep breath, all right? We will figure it out.
You heard them. You heard what they said. It's bad. This is a bad situation.
That's what PR is here for, right? They were just trying to help fix your image.
Fix my image? I was the miracle maker. I was making lives better. Don't you remember that? That was a pretty fucking good image.
They were just trying to offer suggestions to help you.
Help me? Help me? How do I know that they aren't the ones who are colluding with Delilah?
Colluding? What are you talking about?
Someone here has betrayed me.
Well, hold your horses, Jesus. Back up. You have to be rational about this.
There's no time to be rational. I heard that she has a book deal, Olivia, and HBO wants to make a documentary out of that. This damn article hasn't even come out yet, and it's already destroying me.
Look, you need to calm down. You are not getting destroyed.
It feels like hellfire raining down, Olivia. It's like fucking lava raining down on me.
You need to calm the fuck down. Let's talk about the facts. This is not that bad.
You don't understand.
What did you do that was so bad? You had some one-night stands. You paid some people off. You said some messed up shit about her. You are an asshole. No one can deny that. But we can get through this.
No.
We can fix this. This isn't the
end of me? Because that's exactly what it feels like.
It won't be the end of you if you listen to the PR team. You feel Hellfire raining down. They'll put up a shield. They'll get you out of here in one piece. But if you want this to work at all, you need to march back in there right now and listen to them.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I mean, no. I'm not. I'm going to work on the next video.
The apology video ship has sailed.
No apologies. We're going big, flashy.
Big and flashy is not what we need right now, Monster.
That's exactly what we need. I know what my fans want. We are going to make the biggest video we have ever made. I'm talking rocket ships. We're going to give away rocket ships. We're going to be the first YouTubers on the moon.
We don't have the budget for that kind of thing.
We always have the budget. And if we don't, we make it up with the revenue from the next video. It's not a problem. It's never been a problem.
I talked to accounting, and there's been some significant backlash. Because of everyone unsubscribing, some of our most reliable sponsors are dropping us fast. We have some money saved up, but now is not the time to blow it all up on a rocket ship.
No sponsor?
The money's drying up fast, which is why we need to take a step back here and make a plan.
Okay, fine. We can't do rockets. We won't do rockets. But I'll come up with something good. Comeback video. Get ready. I'm coming back.
We don't have the money, Monster.
I'll make some cuts. I'll find the money.
Look, before you do anything rash, let's maybe consult the writers.
Oh, I'll consult them, all right. The writers, the editors, fucking everyone. I'll consult all of them.
Monster storms out. Olivia takes a deep breath and dials on her phone. Delilah appears on the other line.
Hello?
We need to talk.
Olivia, good to hear from you.
Okay, stop. Don't speak to me like we're friends. We are not on good terms. In fact, I would say we are on pretty bad terms right now.
Is that right?
That's right. Who the hell do you think you are? You think you can burn my livelihood down for clout?
You too, huh?
Me too?
Go ahead. Criticize. Subtweet me while you're at it. Can't get enough of it.
Oh, boo-hoo. You got fame, recognition. You're the most popular journalist in the fucking world right now. Are you not?
For better or worse.
You've got all the fame in the world, but you're not stopping. So this isn't about fame. We've offered you money, a lot of money. You refuse again and again. So this isn't about money.
Olivia, please.
And I would get doing it for the money, believe me, but it's obviously not. So maybe it's pride.
What the hell is there to be proud of?
I see you giggling with Ruthie talking about fucking Spider-Man. Utter performative bullshit. I understand what you're trying to do. Make Monster pay or whatever. Show people he's not such a nice guy. I get it. He's an asshole. But now you're going too far. Going on TV about it, writing a tell-all about it, because this isn't just affecting him now. We have a whole team here.
Listen to me.
We employ 52 people here at Monster Studios. Some of them have families. I have a responsibility to protect my team. Don't you understand that?
You just don't know what...
I know you.
Oh, because we're all the same, right? All the people Monster has hurt, and you don't care about any of them.
This isn't about Monster anymore. This is about you clamoring for attention and looking for approval.
Oh, fuck you.
What did he do? He tried to pay you off. I mean, yes, it's bad. I know that. But it's not that bad.
You don't know what he did.
What do you mean? I know everything he does. I'm his manager. That's my job.
Apparently, you don't know everything.
Enlighten me, please.
You're right that this started about me. I was hurt, and I just wanted to stand up for myself. Speak out. Maybe on the way, get some recognition, some respect. But then, when the others reached out to me, when the dozens of teenagers reached out to me, I realized that this was way beyond me.
Teenagers? Are you saying...
You know exactly what I'm saying.
He couldn't have.
Dozens, Olivia. He has taken advantage of dozens of his fans in his DMs, his world tour, his meet and greets with fans.
No. Stop.
You really didn't know?
No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you didn't know.
This can't.
The guy I'm working with from your team, he has the receipts. He has the proof.
God.
Do you understand now? Do you understand why we have to take him down?
I get it. Yeah.
So stop working against me here and do the right thing.
I won't stand in your way.
Good. Now I've got to get ready. I have a flight to catch. The press tour is starting. So,
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Delilah hangs up and exits. Olivia takes out her tablet and stares at it. Finally, she smashes it on the ground. Blackout. Scene 9. Plunk, Rodney, and Cameron sit around the table. It is tense and quiet.
I'm really scared, man.
Shut up.
Please.
This is really fucking me up, man.
Shut up!
Please, Rodney. Please.
I feel like I'm waiting for the electric chair.
If you don't, then just leave. You don't like it? Leave.
Dude, you know I can't.
No one's making you stay. You don't have to be here.
Motherfucker pays for my house and my car. He pays for my dad's house and my dad's car. He pays for my grandmother's house and my grandmother's.
I get it, but that's part of the deal.
I'm against a wall, man. I'm up against a fucking wall.
We all are, but dude.
I'm not. I'm not up against nothing. I'm rich. I'm fine.
For now.
Rodney, stop.
The writers are gone, fired, every last one of them, the whole post-production team, even Jason.
The accountant?
Jason the accountant, it's everyone. They've all been fired, so what makes either of you think that we're safe? Let's face it, we're next.
Not me.
Because you're cousins? Fuck you. He doesn't care about you.
More than he cares about you.
Fuck you, fuck Monster.
Shut up!
Plunk pushes Rodney over. Rodney grabs Plunk by the shirt. They're about to fight when Olivia enters.
What the fuck are you guys doing? Stop it!
Olivia gets between them and shoves them both opposite sides, ending the fight.
Why are we fighting, huh? Things are bad enough already.
Well, I'm scared.
Yeah, I am too. We all are. But we can't start fighting with each other. What good is that going to do?
Yeah, maybe he won't show up. He misses meetings all the time. You know, like be at that date with Philippa or whatever. Maybe he'll miss the meeting.
Always missing meetings to fuck a fan.
I'm going to be sick.
What's wrong?
She's probably scared too.
We need to stand up for ourselves.
Just shut up already.
You want me to punch you? Because I'll punch the ever-loving shit out of you.
Stop fighting. If Monster sees you.
Monster enters, drunk and mean. He hasn't slept. He has a blanket wrapped around him like a cape. He looks disgustingly royal.
If I see what? Them fighting? Good.
Really? That's good to you?
Yeah, maybe we could get it on video. I'm running out of ideas.
If you had writers, you wouldn't have that problem.
Rodney.
I had to get rid of them. I can't trust them. I can't trust anybody.
You can trust me, cuz.
Monster ignores him and stands up on the table.
Somebody's out to get me. It could be anybody. It could be any one of you. Who's talking to Delilah, huh? Which one of you?
You need to calm down.
Yeah, we're your friends.
Are you, Cameron? What did you tell Delilah?
Me? I didn't.
What did you tell her?
I promise. I didn't.
Leave him alone.
It was you then. You're the traitor.
So what if I was? You're going to fire us either way. You're going to take our houses away, our cars, our money.
That's an idea.
Strip us of everything. All you've lost is your friends.
My friends?
You don't remember how this all started? We were friends.
We really were. We were friends.
We went through elementary school together. We traded Lunchables. I hated the cold chicken nuggets, but those were your favorite. You traded me with pizza for it. Do you remember that at all?
Rodney approaches Monster.
The first video you ever uploaded, it was the four of us playing Minecraft together. Nobody was even watching. We did it for us. And now it's all just fucking implodes. The channel, our friendship. For what? For what? You're like a fucking dictator, you egotistical son of a bitch!
Rodney starts to climb up onto the table. Before he can get there, Monster kicks him in the face, slamming him down onto the ground. He's unconscious.
Jonathan, stop! You can't do this.
Sure I can. You're all fired. How's that?
I can't do this. I know what you did.
Olivia, come on, let's get out of here.
You weren't just sleeping with fans, Monster. You took advantage of people, kids watching your videos. You're disgusting.
That's what this is about? Really?
I should have known. I should have known, but instead I basically enabled it. I blame myself.
Don't blame yourself.
I didn't know. Did you know?
No, I did, but
You knew?
yeah, but
I can't believe this.
I was helping to get the story out, okay?
It was you!
Cameron approaches him next, climbing up onto his table.
Yes, it was me. I care about you, man. I do. But I got to do the right thing. We used to be friends.
Cameron tries to make peace, goes for a hug. At first, we might believe Monster is going to relax the hug and hug him back and face his consequences. But instead, he chokes Cameron.
Jonathan, stop!
He doesn't stop. Olivia grabs the play button plaque and smashes it over Monster's head from behind. He lets go of Cameron, who wheezes and catches his breath. He turns to Olivia and feels his head wound. He bleeds. He falls to his knees and looks around the room, a mess. Plunk cowering, Cameron gagging, Olivia crying, Rodney unconscious.
I regret my actions.
He falls off the table, dead. Blackout. End of Act 1. We will now have a 10-minute intermission. While folks are out visiting the concession stands, I've got Sarah Tulane, our executive director at the Creator Accountability Network, and tonight's Ruthie, here to say a bit about CAN's mission and why it is so important that we keep growing our organization. How you doing, Ruthie?
I'm doing great. This is super fun. Even though it is terrible and awful, I'm not an actor, so I'm just enjoying it.
I think everybody's doing a great job. I'm having a fun time. Hope folks are enjoying it. Hope folks are getting the vibe.
Yeah, it's a heavy play. It's heavy stuff. I love to tell people how we came across this play. We were put in touch with Marshall Logan Gibbs, who had this play already written, who was going, "Oh, I really wish I had known you guys existed because I would have put you into the program. I would have connected it. The play is so relevant to what CAN does." So it seemed like a really natural fit to just see if any of our content creators wanted to put on a play with us.
Yeah, and it's been a lot of fun putting it together. I've gotten to enjoy getting to work with people, doing a little bit of directing, which I used to do back in a previous life. And everybody's just been so great about, volunteering some time to come and put this together. Yeah,
we're deeply, deeply appreciative of all of our credentialed creators. So many responded. A lot of, I'm not an actor. I wish I could help. But also a lot of, I'm not an actor, but I'll come and do it anyway. And, they're wonderful. They're wonderful.
It made me want to get into the philosophy of what is an actor, because I feel like We're all actors a lot of the time.
This is not
We all
Embrace
wear
the Void.
masks,
No.
metaphorically speaking. But we should mention while we are here on the break, why we're here for a reason, right? Not just to
We're not just entertaining you.
entertaining and educating.
This is the end of the Creator Accountability Network's month-long fundraising and volunteer drive. We've been releasing information about our organization, how we work, what we do, who we help, giving people opportunities to donate, to support us, and to volunteer and join our teams. We are looking at really expanding what we do in the year 2026, and we've only existed for a few short years. We really came out of this particular community. So I feel like people know us really well and know what we do. But in case you don't, and you're not sick of hearing about it yet, I want to share about what CAN does and why you should support us. The Creator Accountability Network is a nonprofit. We are seeking to prevent and address harm in our communities through a restorative system of accountability. So we try to prevent harm from ever happening in the first place, because that's obviously the best case scenario. We do that through education. We educate community leaders, content creators about ethical content creation, harassment and abuse prevention, consent, power dynamics, and bystander intervention. And then we provide a restorative system of accountability to address harm when it does happen. So our credentialed creators have taken these trainings. They've signed an agreement with us saying, I'm going to uphold CAN's code of conduct. I care about my behavior and my impact on my community. If someone thinks that I've been harmful in some way or I've misstepped, I want to know about it. I want that feedback. So we exist for people to bring that feedback to, so that we can sit down with our content creators and share the impact and talk through what are some ways to repair that harm, to make it better. Not a crappy fake apology video like what's happening in our play right now. Well, not anymore. But genuinely take into account who are the harmed parties, what do they need, what can make this better, and how to not repeat harmful things in the future. I don't think anybody sits down and wants their career to go up in flames, 7 years later due to a long string of bad behavior. But it happens all the time. We watch it happen constantly. Sometimes it starts out with something people didn't know was harmful or should have known better of, but didn't really think about. But it balloons, it grows, it grows, it grows. So we try to catch it early and course correct, help people change their future, change their fate, change who they become, change the fate of everyone in their communities. So everyone who signs up for CAN and gets credentialed also cares about that mission, also cares about treating people properly and having a healthy community. That community matters. Look at the chat on this video right now. This is the community. These people showed up because they have met each other at live events and forged friendships. And it's one of the strongest communities I've seen.
Yeah. Is it fun for you, after spending so much time trying to help people communicate, to be playing a character who's such a shit stirrer, who's just out here making it all so terrible? Is this like you're finally getting to break bad?
No, Ruthie is so empty. But I'm a music teacher and I've got a lot of energy to bring, so I can, at least enjoy that part. But she's gonna be so hard to try to have a serious conversation with.
But I think she definitely embodies all of the problems with trying to rely on just public accountability with no system.
The problems with just trying to litigate your issue in the court of public opinion are varied. Aside from people who get only part of the story, or want to pick it apart, or want to victim blame, or want to, just support their creator or support their person who actually did the harm. We see a whole spectrum of stuff. None of it helpful, a lot of it harmful. We've watched a lot of people try to come forward and try to share important information. It's not a great place for nuance. It's not a great place to get, updates or multiple sides of a story or a lot of other things.
Yeah, and that's I think just an important reality that we're trying to improve on. So I think we
Yeah.
can leave it there. I think we're just about at time. So before we get on to Act Two, I also do just want to say thanks again to the folks at Cognitive Dissonance Podcast for lending us their feed, their virtual space, and their technical wizard, Ian. They've been a huge support to Can from the very beginning, and we greatly appreciate everything they've done. So I think we're good to get to Act Two, shall we?
Let's get into it. Monster without monster?
Okay. Act 2, Scene 1. Lights dim, sirens blare, a news report begins. As it plays, Olivia takes a seat at a table, exhausted. We're getting some breaking news to share with you today regarding the online influencer Monster, reported dead at age 24. Monster, whose real name was Jonathan Domenico, was best known for his creative challenges, turning his online platform into a game show of sorts, where he gave away extravagant prizes like private islands and brand new Teslas. He has also been applauded for his philanthropic endeavors over the years, with the value of his charitable donations totaling over $750 million. As of yet, the cause of death is still unknown. The interrogator enters the room.
Have you been waiting long?
A while.
Well, my apologies. Can I get you anything? Water, coffee?
Water would be great, actually.
Sure.
Monster's Mega Mountain Water.
We buy it in bulk. I know it's more expensive than some of the other brands, but we do love it here at the station.
It's just Dasani.
Really?
We get it from the same springs, same manufacturer. It's just Dasani with a different label.
Well, I would have never guessed. Appearances, right?
They can be deceiving.
That's half my job right there. So let's talk about what happened last night.
I don't think I shouldn't.
We're just going to talk about the facts.
It's been a long day.
I'm sure it has. Why don't we start with the basics? Your name?
You don't know my name?
It's just the standard questions, simple questions. If you can't answer the simple questions as what is your name, then we might have a problem.
Okay, fine. Olivia
Olivia,
Marie Ratner.
date of birth?
August 9th, 1999.
And what was your relation to Mr. Domenico?
I was his manager.
A manager or the manager?
Channel manager. I was in charge of the channel, basically. Or I guess second in command. Depends on who you ask.
You seem a bit young to be a manager.
I grew up on the internet. I get the internet. I guess Monster recognized that.
Please refer to the victim as Jonathan as we move forward.
Okay.
So Jonathan recognized your strengths.
He was all ideas. Innovation, big picture, practically worships Steve Jobs and Elon Musk, if that gives you an idea. But I'm practical. 52 dedicated, hardworking employees. I take care of them. Took care of them.
And Jonathan didn't.
That's not what I said. Don't put words in my mouth.
No need to get defensive. Please, feel free to elaborate.
He knew how to go viral better than anybody. What the internet wants to see and how to make it grow. Most YouTubers don't make a single penny in revenue.
But Jonathan,
he worked hard to make his pennies. And every penny he made, he put toward the next video and the next and the next. And eventually he made these huge challenges. The more extravagant, more of a spectacle, the more that people watched.
I see.
By putting all of the money he earned into his challenges, it was like an investment. He'd make more in the long run.
And his charity work?
That was an investment too, in his image. His audience loved the charity segments.
He knew what the people wanted.
There's an audience for everything, and he found his. It was exciting.
So when did that go away?
Can you repeat your question?
When did the excitement go away? When did it turn south?
When you say turn south,
When did your relationship with Jonathan deteriorate?
I think I'm done talking now.
I'm just trying to understand.
I'm done talking.
This is just a conversation, Olivia.
Am I being detained?
You don't want to go this way.
Am I detained or am I free to go?
This really isn't a good look for you, being this defensive over a simple conversation.
Well, you're putting words in my mouth. I don't like people putting words in my mouth.
Then tell the truth.
I have been. His work excited me, okay? I told you that already. I admired his commitment to the work, to the channel.
But on a personal level,
I always fucking hated him. Wait. Don't write that down.
okay.
I would like to leave now.
I think we're beyond that.
Francesco stumbles in.
Who are you?
I'm her lawyer, as you already know. You weren't talking to my client without me, were you?
I wasn't aware Miss Ratner had a lawyer. She didn't mention it.
An oversight.
Is this indeed your lawyer, Miss Ratner?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Hope I haven't missed much. Please tell me you haven't said much.
Olivia was just telling me how she, quote, always fucking hated Jonathan.
Oh, Olivia's always such a joker.
A joker.
Yeah, you probably don't understand her sense of humor is all. You're, what are you, baby boomer, Gen X at least?
Born in 78.
Well, there you go. See, I think it's like a generational thing, right? When people our age say we fucking hate something, we mean that ironically most of the time.
Ironically.
Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly. Like I really fucking hate your stupid tie.
I beg your pardon?
I ironically. It's actually pretty nice. I like it.
Stop playing games, Mr.
Francesco.
Francesco. You don't do much criminal defense, do you?
Irrelevant. Strike from the record.
I'm going to be very frank with you. There was a murder that Olivia committed.
Allegedly.
Not allegedly, Matlock. We have footage from the security cams. So allegedly, so not allegedly. Going that route will make things a lot harder for her.
Francesco shoots up out of his seat.
Wait just a minute.
Excuse me?
Security cams?
Yes.
Yeah, so you have the footage, but so do we.
Your point.
Olivia was clearly acting in defense of her peer. The video clearly shows this. The proof is in the pudding, and the pudding is the footage. It's clear as day.
You watch too many police procedurals.
Irrelevant. Strike from the record.
Videos don't show everything. Brief description of my job here. I'm conducting an investigation of the events leading up to the murder, a murder that Olivia committed.
Irrelevant.
You can't just keep saying irrelevant.
I can if it is irrelevant. Mr. Domenico was clearly putting Cameron's life at risk. The action that Olivia took in that moment was simply to incapacitate him, right? And to save Cameron's life. Anything that happened before that moment doesn't matter.
That cut and dry, huh?
That cut and dry.
I think what happened before does matter. Olivia accused Jonathan of statutory rape not a minute before she killed him. That's a motive.
I disagree.
I really don't care if you disagree or not. We're talking about the facts here.
The fact is, the footage speaks for itself. So let's go to trial, right? I think a jury might love to see the security footage. And actually, while we're at it, I remember when we purchased security, it was a real big deal. Let me see if I can remember who signed off on that deal. Wasn't Jonathan, was it? No.
I did.
That's right, you did. So you actually own that footage. Theoretically, you could upload that footage anytime you wanted, right?
I guess so.
Fascinating. Oh, wow, that would probably go viral, wouldn't it? Like millions, maybe even billions of views. The media would have a field day with it. I can see the headlines now. A live look at the death of Monster. Well, I bet after a couple of days, even my grandma would have seen it. And she doesn't even know what a YouTube is. I think that might be a good idea. What do you think, Olivia?
Might be.
We're done here.
Are you sure? Because I've got all day.
I refuse to participate in bread and circuses. I have more pressing matters. Francesco, I recommend you cut down on the Better Call Saul reruns.
I will not make any promises.
The interrogator exits.
What the hell just happened?
You're free to go. That's what the hell just happened.
Wait, Monster fired you. You're not on payroll anymore, and I don't have much money to spare.
Don't worry about it. This is pro bono.
But why?
Because we helped make Monster, and that was wrong, right? All I know is that you shouldn't be punished for righting a wrong.
Is that what I did?
He would have killed Cameron. And who knows what he might have done after that. Unhinged millionaire on the loose. You did the right thing.
And why doesn't it feel right?
I studied law, not philosophy. Hey, you gonna drink that? All right, let's go.
They exit together. Blackout. Scene 2. Ruthie's talk show. She stands center, brightly lit.
Welcome back to the program. We've got an exciting show for you today, folks. As I'm sure you've heard, Jonathan Domenico, known as Monster Online, has passed away. For the last few days, for the last few days, the internet has been captivated with the mysterious circumstances of his demise. Shortly after his death was reported, his longtime manager, Olivia Ratner, was seen in handcuffs outside of Monster Studios. Was Olivia just his manager, or was this a lover's quarrel gone horribly wrong? Well, folks, these questions and more will be answered very soon because we have 3 members of Monster's team in the studio today. Please welcome to the show, Plunk, Rodney, and Cameron.
Plunk, Rodney, and Cameron enter to applause.
Please take a seat. Thanks for being on the show, guys.
Pleasure to be here, Ruthie.
Now, I'd like to learn a little bit more about the man behind the camera. I want to hear about who Jonathan Domenico was to you. Would anyone like to share?
Sure.
I'd like to speak first, if you don't mind.
Yeah, of course, man.
Jonathan was... first, I want you to all understand that Jonathan was a great friend. He's the kind of friend that would text you first and make a real, honest effort. He was smart and creative, never short of ideas. We had so much fun. He was a true leader and an even better friend.
I couldn't have put it better myself. And might I add,
I'm not done. I've been grieving Jonathan, and it's been so painful.
Oh, I can't even imagine.
but I didn't start grieving this week. I've been grieving Jonathan for years now. It's been years since I've seen my friend.
What do you mean?
I mean the guy that you see online giving away Teslas, yachts, and private jets, unloading ice cream on orphans with trucks. That was not my friend Jonathan. That was Monster. And in the last couple of years, we grew apart. He was, you could say, distracted. The way he would treat people was wrong.
Oh, it was wrong for him to put a down payment on your house and pay off your car?
It was wrong for him to take advantage of people.
Trying to cancel a dead man.
It's the truth.
Spineless.
It's the truth, whether you want to hear it or not.
Can't let a man rest? Some kind of friend you are.
I'm tired of being silent.
Well, after the break, we'll find out more about the man behind the monster and may just learn the bloody, gritty details of what went down in the studio the day he was murdered. Stay tuned.
The bright lights dim a little, off the air.
I need a smoothie.
She exits.
What the hell are you doing?
The right thing.
Bullshit! You're grieving your dead childhood friend? Dude, no one talks like that. God, you barely speak up for 20 years of your life and then you show up on Oprah and give a fucking monologue?
Being choked out by your best friend has an effect on a person.
Thought he wasn't your best friend.
You know what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean. First you say he's your best friend. Or not your best friend. Now he is your best friend. You don't want to talk about nothing. Now you're on national TV spouting poetry. What's the point of all this?
The point is they give us an opportunity to speak, and I'm going to use it because it's probably our last chance.
Our last chance?
The channel's dead, right along with Monster, and everything is tainted.
Fuck you mean it's tainted?
For a while, going viral was exciting, and doing challenges and getting paid. Remember when we rented at the theme park? We spent the whole day riding roller coasters in the front seat with no lines.
Yeah, it was dope. So what?
So we're never renting out a theme park again, bud. We'll be lucky to afford a fast pass. I've sold my car. I'm in the process of selling my house because it's over. After all that we've lost, the only thing I can do now is speak my piece.
And funnily enough, you're not speaking yours.
I'm taking this time to think.
I didn't think that was possible.
I've been working on myself.
About damn time.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
What are you launching a rocket?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, namaste.
You know, that just means hello.
Yeah, I know. As in, hello, wake the fuck up.
I am enough. I am worthy of love. I deserve to live a happy life.
Yeah, that'll look great on one of my grandma's pillows.
Stop being an asshole.
I'm just speaking my piece.
Stop speaking your piece because she's coming back over.
Good, because it's my turn to talk next, and I can spout poetry too.
Doubt it.
Yeah, I got a script prepared, all right? Written by the cream of the crop.
Unbelievable.
You just watch.
Ruthie enters with a smoothie and takes a seat.
Strawberry and peanut butter smoothie. It's like PB&J in a cup. We're back on. Welcome back to our exciting program detailing the gruesome death of Monster. Boys, if you don't mind, I'd like to hear about that fateful final day. Seeing your former best friend in that state, I can't imagine it was easy.
It was not, Ruthie.
Please walk us through what happened.
Well,
Please, Cameron, if you don't mind. He was my family after all. The final day was hard. Monster, or Jonathan as I knew him, was distraught at the news of the tell-all. He believed it wasn't entirely accurate, that it was full of lies about him people were making for attention, to capitalize on his pain.
Is that right?
Yeah, he said he didn't know who to trust anymore, that someone was out to get him. He was afraid and he lashed out at us, his own team, his family, and his friends. But Should we all be remembered for our lapses in judgment, for the awful mistakes that each and every one of us have made? Or should our lives be celebrated in our virtues? I know that you all have to understand. Look, you've all done some awful things that you don't want to admit. And if we can't admit it, by God, we shouldn't be remembered for it. That does not define us. When I die, I want my friends to tell about the time I returned a full wallet to its owner at the mall. I want my family to cherish the way I took care of my grandma when she was sick, how I was there for Jonathan when his mother died. And I know each and every one of you, just as you have mistakes, you have beautiful, profound virtues that you deserve to be remembered by, and we should treat Monster with that same respect. $500 million to charity. $500 million. Write that in your grieving tweets.
Woo!
And over 700 surgeries paid for by him. Over 800 homes. He strove to help all of us when he was around, so let's give it back to him in his memory.
Blackout. Scene 3. Olivia in her living room with a migraine. A knock on the door. Olivia opens the door and Delilah barges in.
Do you know what kind of mess you put me in? God.
Wow, I really don't care for your aura right now.
Don't you dare talk to me about my aura. I have worked hard on my aura.
How did you get my address?
Someone leaked it on Twitter, but that's beside the point.
Oh my God.
You ruined everything, you psycho.
I ruined everything? I'm the psycho?
Book deal is off. No investigative documentary. No one gives a shit anymore. Monster got the spotlight back.
I am so sorry you didn't sell your book.
Forget the book deal. They won't put out the article after the backlash online, putting out this slander right after the poor man was murdered. It's been a nightmare.
Well, I've not been doing so great either. I was questioned for that murder.
That tends to happen when you murder someone.
Look, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I am. Really. I didn't mean for this to...
You killed him. For what?
I didn't want this. I've lost everything too.
Cry me a river.
You don't even know what happened.
Sure I do.
You don't know all the details. If you did, you wouldn't be treating me like this.
In defense or something, right?
Not or something. That's what it was. And I never, without you egging me on, telling me we have to take him down.
No. Don't you dare try to implicate me in this. I never said you should kill him.
Take him down. Take him down. That's what you said we needed to do. He was taking advantage of fans, young fans. And
you didn't take him down, Olivia. Don't you understand that? I was taking him down. I was going to show the world exactly who he was. But you just boosted him.
I boosted him?
The week after a celebrity dies, they are more popular than ever before. This article was going to do some good. I was going to help give his victims a voice, do everything in my power to make sure he couldn't hurt anyone else.
What was I supposed to do?
You could have just quit working for him. No one would have blamed you. You could have worked with me. When he was off the rails, you could have called the police. But oh no, you had to pull the trigger yourself. Couldn't wait.
I had to.
You just didn't think about other people. You're selfish.
I'm selfish? I'm the only person thinking about anyone else here.
You cost me my job.
No, I didn't.
The backlash is a stain, a big blood stain with Monster's name on it. My article is firewood to any and everyone who represented me. They won't answer my calls.
What kind of journalist are you, huh? Any publicity is good publicity.
That's not so true anymore.
That's always been true.
No, look where it got me.
Oh, stop being so melodramatic.
I'll be as melodramatic as I want. It's rough out there, Olivia. You don't understand. Going viral is easy, but staying viral, it's like a fucking battle. Seriously. We're climbing over top of each other, clawing each other's eyes out, killing each other. I had something important to say, important people to help, but I lost.
Well, then everyone loses, I guess.
Not Monster.
I don't know if I would call Monster a winner. You can write it on his gravestone, maybe.
Have you seen the shit Plunk is saying about him on TV?
No, I am trying to stay away from screens for once.
He's been on all the talk shows, daytime, evening, all the Jimmys, all of them, spouting his shit. And not just on TV, he's taken over the YouTube channel.
What do you mean taken over?
He's like the new host, putting out new content daily.
The Monster channel? My channel?
He put out a virtual eulogy yesterday, #1 video in the world right now.
How the hell did he get access to
I don't know, but he did. He has the microphone and he is turning Monster into a saint. That's all anyone can talk about now. The donations, the generosity.
Monster the Miracle Maker.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, that was going to be your headline.
Yeah. Then I tried to stand up for something. Accountability, doing right. Thought giving a voice to the people he hurt would make a better headline. A headline that could do some good. Can you imagine that? That's completely out the window now.
I thought you were doing it for fame.
Respect, reputation, that's different. Online fame isn't always something to shoot for. I mean, have you ever been on Twitter before? God.
You think I don't know how the internet works? The internet raised me. The internet has an attention span of about 2 milliseconds. Why do you think we worked with a new charity every week? Too much of the same thing is boring. Had to keep it fresh. 20,000 here, 20,000 there. And it only added up for Monster.
Even charity work has ulterior motives online. The internet fucking sucks.
When I was a kid, I loved being online. I felt safe online.
You did?
Facebook had support groups for gay teens. In my hometown, there was nowhere else I could get something like that. There were forums for the fandoms of all my favorite shows, and my voice on those forums was so loud. I was shy in school, but on those forums, I could form my own opinions. I could leave YouTube comments, speak my mind, and get 100 likes. You know how validating that is to a kid? I would write fan fiction and God, this is embarrassing, but I had thousands of followers reading my Doctor Who smut at 15 years old. Who else would have read anything a teenager had to say? But online, you have a voice. Everyone has a voice. And you can do whatever you want with it. For better or worse, I guess.
For better or worse. It's not right. The backlash, I mean, the comments.
It's not, but I still wouldn't call Monster a winner.
He is.
He's dead.
Is he?
Killed him myself.
I don't know how you can talk about it like it's nothing.
I don't feel good about it, but I had to do it. I'm telling you, definitively, he's dead.
You killed him, but is he dead? I'm not so sure.
Delilah exits. Blackout. Scene 4. Plunk barks at an unseen camera crew.
All right, I want all the angles covered. That's what we need. Coverage. Lots of coverage. Don't miss a thing. And is the video ready? Looks like him? Great. What about the voice? Because sometimes the AI voice sounds off, like it gets all auto-tuney. How does he? Wonderful. Wonderful. All right, be ready for my cue.
Rodney and Cameron rush in.
Guys, you got my invite. You're coming back on the show.
No, we're not, bro.
You have to stop this.
Stop this? I'm just getting started. The channel is being born again, my dudes. We're going crazy numbers already, And after this video,
There's more important things than subscribers and views and likes.
You gotta sleep, man. When was the last time you got a good night's sleep?
no rest for the wealthy. I got a job to do. I am single-handedly saving the channel.
Can we just stop and talk for real, dude, please?
I've got a live stream starting in 1 minute. You want to talk? You can talk to the camera.
I guess this is hopeless.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what I expected.
I'm so sorry, man.
Get up here, Cameron. Live stream is starting. You do this, and I'll get you that Tesla. Any color you want, self-driving.
Let's just get out of here.
Yeah, we're done.
They exit.
Fine. Good riddance. You two are dead weight anyway. All right. Are the lights ready? On my cue. Hello, people of the internet and the world. I am live from Monster Studios for part 3 of our memorial series, where we have made a fascinating discovery. While Monster didn't have a formal will written out, we came across an old, never-before-seen video when archiving the channel. I'll let Monster speak for himself.
Monster appears, but he is not quite right. If you squint, you might be fooled by his appearance, but on closer inspection, it's easy to notice slight quirks and imperfections in his voice and demeanor. Artificial, almost. Deep-faked. Computer-generated.
Wow! We just reached 80 million subscribers. Can you believe it? That's double the population of Canada. I'm so thankful that the channel is growing and so grateful of all the great work we've been doing. But I do have a fear that's been weighing on my mind lately. What happens to all of this that we've built if I'm not here to shepherd it? All of my joy and the joy that we've been bringing to millions around the world, the houses that we've built, the water we provided to the kids in Africa. Does that all stop if I go away one day? That cannot be the case. When I die, many years from now, my fortune should go back to the people, to our fans who've supported us, and towards the channel so that we can help many others to come. The channel should not die with me. I'm sure there is someone out there, a natural leader, who could carry on my legacy. Maybe a friend, maybe family. That's my hope anyway.
Monster disappears. Back to Plunk.
We don't know why Monster never uploaded this video, but now we finally know what he would have wanted. In honor of Monster, we will be distributing $1 million to his subscribers. 1,000 lucky fans will be drawn randomly to receive $1,000 each. Any of you can win. In return, I hope that many of you will donate to the channel, as I am proud to announce that Monster's famous challenges are far from over. We have some great ideas in store, but it'll take your help to make it possible. So what are you waiting for? Click that button, share a few dollars, and keep Monster's dreams alive.
Blackout. Scene 5. Olivia paces her living room.
Shit.
Knock, knock, knock.
Shit.
She opens the door. Delilah barges right in again.
What do you just live here now?
You see the last video Plunk put up like an hour ago?
I saw it all right. I've been working on taking it down.
That's great.
Well, it would be if I could get anywhere with it. I just got off the phone with Francesco.
How'd that go?
It's no use. Nothing we can do. Apparently Plunk has direct ownership of the channel.
Why him? Wasn't he just one of his, I don't know what to call him, one of the guys?
He's Monster's closest living relative, and with no will stating otherwise, Monster's share of the channel goes directly to him.
No one else had stake in the channel? I know some media networks buy up channels, right? To share the profits and...
Not Monster's. He didn't want to sell out, so yeah, we incorporated it, made it so our employees could be paid properly, management. That was all me, but Monster retained ownership. The channel belonged to him.
And now it's all Plunk's.
Correct.
And there's nothing we can do about it.
Nope.
They sit.
For a while, you were lucky.
How the hell was I lucky?
You were able to change the narrative for a single fraction of a second. And with evidence that Monster did what he did.
That no one gives a shit about anymore.
I remember when you hid under the table. Honestly, I thought you were a nutcase.
Maybe I am.
You said you were doing your job. You're damn good at it. I can't deny that.
What good is all that now that no one wants anything to do with me? Hollywood's shunned me.
So what? You're strong. Stronger than I was.
I hid under a table.
You changed the conversation. You were going to give those kids a voice. I can't help but feel like it's my fault.
You said you didn't know.
I didn't know the extent of it, but I wasn't exactly stopping him. Even how he treated you.
Olivia.
I'm sorry. Really. I'm sorry.
Well, it doesn't matter now, does it?
That depends on what we do next.
What can we do? We lost everything.
Okay, hold on. Stop. You can't just give up. We didn't lose everything.
Reputation is everything. That's how the world works. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. You got to have enough wealth to buy reputation or enough reputation to get wealthy. I hate it, but that's the way society works. The circle of life.
I like the Lion King version so much better.
No money, no reputation. We lost everything.
Why? Why do we have to just accept that?
Because your lawyer said so?
Well, write another article. Give those kids a voice. Isn't that what you promised them?
What good's a voice when no one will listen?
You can't just quit.
No one's returning my calls. I got ghosted by the media machine.
Who cares?
Excuse me?
Who cares if they don't return your calls? You still make those fucking calls.
It's no use.
Those kids need a voice.
How can I help them now?
Go on TV again. Maybe bring them with you. Let Ruthie talk to them if they're willing.
Ruthie's moved on. I don't think she remembers my name. She's got the attention span of a goldfish.
Then, what's stopping us from starting our own channel?
Olivia, be real. Plunk is out here propping up Monster like he's the corpse of Willy fucking Wonka making dreams come true. We can't compete with that.
I'm not saying we compete. We don't do it to go viral. We don't do it for the money or the reputation. We do it for those kids and for all the people who have a story worth sharing.
A whole channel dedicated to trashing Monster, the internet's favorite martyr? I don't think that'll fly.
It doesn't have to be all about him. It can be a platform.
For who?
For people without a platform.
There's millions of YouTubers and podcasters and streamers out there. The majority of them make pennies.
So we'll make pennies.
Okay, we'll make pennies.
We'll make pennies.
Is that enough?
Isn't it?
Blackout. In the darkness, voices emerge.
This video?
Take a look at this.
I feel so seen.
Me too.
They're calling for accountability.
Accountability for influencers.
You have to check this out.
This is so important.
We need to change the culture.
We need to hold them accountable.
No one is above decency.
We all deserve respect.
And security.
And a voice.
End of show. Thank you all so much. Folks, want to come out for a sec? Big thanks to our creators for showing up in such an amazing way to make this all happen. Thank you all so much. Big round of applause for folks. Amazing. They don't get to hear y'all the whole show, so you got to really give it to them now. So wonderful. Impressive. Really great. Wonderful. Thank you all. Yep, we're going full Evan Hansen here, except the opposite, because that plot is terrible.
Like nobody was there.
Yep. So thank you all so much for coming. Don't leave yet, though. We still have a talk back. We're going to take a short 3-minute break to get that all set up, and then we're going to have the author here, as well as some of the members of the cast sticking around to answer some questions and, you know, promote Can, because that's what we're here for. So thanks again to our cast so much. Thank you. This has been really amazing.
Yeah, Ross, I think you have to talk in glitch for the rest of your life. That was perfect.
Yeah.
Sure, I can do
that
that.
that was great.
And thanks. And how can people support Creator Accountability Network?
That's right. You can go to our website, creatorAccountabilityNetwork.org, or any of the things we've posted recently.
Or kill a shitty YouTuber.
No. Cam does not support murder.
Okay. Just I needed to check in. I just
Yes,
wanted to
to
make
be
sure.
clear, we are not
Report
pro
ourselves.
murder. Yeah.
I think we also have a link. It's like givetocan.org, and you can make donations. But you can support Can, with money, with time. If you don't have money, you can come volunteer with us. Or just by sharing our socials and signing up for our newsletter. Get the word out.
Thank you all so much. All right, we will take a quick 3 minutes, and then we will come back, and we will have some questions. And if you have any questions for the author or for the cast, please feel free to drop those into the chat, and we'll try to catch those when we get back.
I'm gonna add my questions real quick.
Okay, it was a lot of fun, guys, and
Thank you.
see you around.
Yeah, nice work.
I don't know if we're all back yet, but I can
Okay.
hear like this music in the background from someone's unmuted mic.
No, I believe that's, in fact, our wizard Ian
Keeping
keeping the beat alive.
Oh my god, thank you,
Yeah.
Ian.
The interstitial music's very good. I was grooving.
Yep, just crushing it. It feels like a remixed Ghostbusters a little bit. Every time I keep waiting for them to go into the Ghostbusters riff, and it doesn't quite get there. All right, we are back. We've got lots of folks here sticking around with us and adding in a new face, Marshall Gibbs Logan. Excuse me, Polly. I'm terrible. Classic names failure on Aaron's part. But yes, we are super excited to have you on as well to talk a little bit about your show. As we mentioned before, we got in touch with you through another organization that does advocacy work, and they were like, hey, you really need to check out this script, and we agreed. So we are really excited to get to promote your material. Before we get into any of the questions, speaking of, I believe we have some exciting, genuinely breaking news, a fancy announcement for us to share. Is that right, Marshall? Ooh,
yes, and I'm having a lot of technical difficulties, so I want you can hear me first.
Yep.
I can hear you.
Yep.
Wouldn't be content creation without tech difficulties.
Everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I will, I'm very excited to announce, that this play is getting published this is the we're announcing it officially. It'll be released in 2 months by 13. Enjoyed the show. If you want about it and follow its journey, please go 1319press.com. They will be releasing it very soon. Theater bookstores around the country, and hopefully get produced.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's so rad.
Yeah, super exciting.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
And now you'll have a filmed version done just with creators so people can see what it looks like too. So I've got a couple of questions from Marshall for our creators as well, and then we'll see if anybody's got any
I
questions.
can't hear anybody at all.
Oh, no. You know, if we're being honest, the fact that we made it through the 2 hours of the actual show without this, like, I'm okay with this being the talkback experience, honestly. Like, this is just, like, it's like the outtakes. This is hilariously real for us.
Agreed.
Marshall, why don't you try relogging if you can see that message while you're figuring that out.
I'm going to use my iPhone,
question.
see if that works any better.
Okay. All right. Well, while Marshall's trying to figure that out, let me ask a question here to the audience, or to our cast, rather. Now, obviously, this show is a little bit over the top, right? It's a little bit, you know, to the extreme, but I'm curious what parts, if any, resonated with you, you know, as humans, but also as humans who make content.
If reality has shown us anything, it's that you can't be over the top anymore because the top keeps dropping. Everything is over the top and just real. So I think this is actually a really nice mix of comedy and drama that does paint a picture of what could happen within a media system.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is, like, I when I read the script, I kind of like had a hard time figuring out where Olivia was coming from until I got to the end. And a thing that I share with her in particular is feeling like a lot of ways raised by the internet, because, like, you know, I got like AOL was my first access to the internet, and I was in like Star Trek chat rooms and like on forums and stuff. And so, like, I was like on the internet before social media was a thing. And when you see something that is like really cool and exciting and there's a lot going on, it's like really, really easy to go into that and get like carried away by the excitement of it and how like cool and wonderful it all is, and to like look the other way because like we're all morally compromised, right? Like if you work at McDonald's, you're morally compromised. So like if I work for a shitty YouTuber, like, you know, like I'm no more morally compromised than everyone else, and it's really easy to do that kind of rationalization. And like I will admit to having been in a few situations like that in my life where I get to a point and I turn around, I'm like, how the fuck did I get here? Like, what am I doing? And so that just felt like, obviously, you know, again, over the top, but like intensely relatable in many, many ways.
Yeah, great. It looks like we got Marshall back. Are you feeling better now? Seem more normal?
Yes, this is great. It must be my computer, but we're using
Oh,
my phone, so it works.
it's giving everyone a pet peek behind the curtain of what all of us experience every day. Oh, let me ask you, Marshall. People were talking about sort of what resonated for them. What resonated most for me, I think, was the scene where Monster is practicing the apology, partly because that's one of my favorite all-time acting games, but also just, a lot of trying to help people with apologies in this world. What was it like for you writing that scene and sort of thinking about the balance and the dynamic with humanizing Monster and more broadly?
Yeah, I mean, you can't write a play about YouTubers without writing an apology video. And it was actually while I was writing the first draft of the show that the infamous Colleen Ballinger ukulele video came out. If anyone's not familiar, it was a YouTuber apology where she wrote a song on her ukulele to apologize. It was very insincere and was criticized internet wide, and that's when we reference it in the show. Now I've edited it to include that, but the internet was sort of on fire about that video in particular when I was writing the initial draft, and I was looking at all of the comments that were like, what makes an apology genuine, especially coming from an online creator? Like how can you accurately and authentically sincerely apologize and mitigate damage? And Monster does not do that in this show. Monster is given many opportunities to try and achieve that, and he never quite does, unfortunately. um, but that was, I mean, I said we have to riff on the apology video because that was what was certainly in the air at the time I was writing the play.
Yeah, absolutely.
The best apologies are the ones that don't center the person who has to make the apology.
100%. Absolutely.
Like, help people understand the harm that you caused, help people understand the perspective of the harmed party, and do an actually like sincerely good job of it. And then you can talk about what you've learned in terms of like, how does my behavior need to change? You can make some commitments so that your audience can help you be accountable for it.
Well, I think the thing that I was thinking about in that like to what you were talking about earlier, Sarah, about how like nuance gets lost in internet discourse, and like I think it is really important to humanize people like Monster, not as a way to like defend them or mitigate the harm that they cause, but to recognize that like all of us who are trying to do good can turn into that person if we make enough rationalizations for ourselves. Like that sort of like falling, getting distracted by fame and all of that sort of stuff. It is an intensely human thing. And again, that's not to make excuses for people like that or say it's not a big deal when they go down that path. But like, if you two-dimensionalize those people, it's really, really easy to lose your ability to identify them in your own life, because so many people who are screaming the most about like virtue signaling in the way that that's actually a problem, and like, painting black and white, so like all of my friends are the good guys, everyone else are the villains. It doesn't let you honestly analyze the people in your life, in your sphere of influence, who might be going down that same path, because you just have this like incredibly fixed idea of what this person looks like, and they become a caricature, and it makes you completely ineffective when you're trying to like stop people from hurting other people.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
I certainly see Monster as someone who wears a lot of masks because he has trouble being honest. And I also see him as someone who probably got famous very, very quickly and at a pretty young age. And being thrown into that world without resources and just being, I've described it as like the Wild West, there are no clear and cut like rules to getting famous. People get famous online in a billion different ways, and so I think he wears so many masks online and then how he talks to his team, how he talks to Olivia, how he talks to Delilah. That is one moment that we sort of see under the mask and see what might make him so afraid to be honest and afraid to be vulnerable.
Yeah, I mean, when I think about the risk factors, the things that we are concerned about at Can, it is much less out and out actual monsters. Very few people are like truly dead-eyed sociopaths in that kind of way.
Yeah.
It's what y'all are talking about here, which is the problem of parasocial relationships, where you have these asymmetric, non-realistic connections, and specifically what we are worried about, that getting famous quickly. Like there's no worse luck in a sense than going from having a show with 0 followers to a show with 100,000 followers very quickly, because if you don't have an understanding of what that's going to be like, it's just going to break anybody, right? None of our brains are evolved to suddenly have that level of attention, good or bad, right? And, you know, I think it's so easy for people in those situations to make choices that feel consensual, that feel ethical and appropriate, but that are really harmful at scale that way.
Yeah, especially because when you are young, early, starting out, you don't have that many followers. There's a lot you have to do to create the community that you are trying to create, and it involves a lot of talking with your small following and connecting with them. And while you are in that very open, connecting, reaching out kind of place, to have suddenly a lot of people fill that space, it takes creators a while to realize that they need to set up some boundaries for themselves. It takes a little while to put up healthy space between you and your audience. And so there is still that like reaching out and connecting as people are pouring attention, time, adoration, DMs.
Yeah.
Can I also just add very quickly that I recognized too late how bad the optics look of us having this very serious conversation and me just stuffing my face with Girl Scout cookies the whole time. Like the Girl Scout cookies came right before we were supposed to get on and record, and I said I can't have any until it's over, and I just had this box of Girl Scout cookies on my mind. So I apologize if that looked like I didn't care or whatever. So apologize.
Will you feel better if I pull out some of the scotch?
Oh, there you go.
Right, I think we're all...
That's absolutely. I'm going to mute so you don't have to listen to me eat more of these cookies.
This is bonus content, so we're allowed to drop the act at this point.
I'm
Just what we're gonna do.
No sugar added blood orange San Pellegrino. Thank you.
That does seem like what Olivia would drink.
Water in a very pretty cup.
But you know, like honestly, to the point a little that Noah is also making here, like, you know, you're someone who lives their life online in a way that I think is very respectable because it's balanced and like, but there's no, you know, when we talk about parasocial relationships, we often, I think, are only emphasizing the negatives and we're worried about the harms and stuff. But the reality is connecting to your audience is wonderful and one of the best parts of this work, and doing that and having that experience and, you know, helping those people and them helping you, like there's a real building of genuine community there. So we don't want to be like, having these relationships is bad, you should not have them. We really want to be like, having these relationships is fundamental to what we do. Let's figure out how to do it in a healthy and ethical way with proper boundaries, and, you know, and then we can all have a good time and not go insane.
You make content. You're already insane. I'm sorry.
Yes, that's right. Well, I was a philosopher by nature, but, you know, I worry about other people, like normal people.
I was going to say, if you put yourself on audio or video for consumption for the internet, there's something that's at least a little bit like, and I say that as someone who's been doing it for like a decade now. Like,
You're not normal just by the numbers.
Yeah.
And I was curious,
stacked against us all.
Marshall, you wrote this before most of the news about Mr. Beast became public, I believe, right? That was a lucky, I don't know, it was a break, right? Like it was.
I've done a couple plays where it seems like I've been telling the future.
Yeah, like all of us have a Cassandra complex these days. It's okay. It's pretty normal. Just roll with it.
Yeah.
But I'm curious for you, like, what was the inciting incident that make you want to compare content creators to Julius Caesar? Like, how did that, like, what did we do?
Not all content creators. No, I Julius Caesar was the first Shakespeare I ever read, and it was an English teacher that meant a whole lot to me. That's now passed, and I've always wanted to do something with Caesar, sort of in honor of my love for Shakespeare and for him and for that class. So I've always wanted to do Caesar. There's been so many modern political Caesars. It's been done over and over and over again, and I was watching. I mean, I grew up on the internet. I was watching Mr. Beast, and I was sort of, I saw the connection between, you know, the Roman Colosseum games and what Beast was doing with his guys.
Bread
And
and circus.
all bread and circus, as we say in the play as well. And I was surprised that the comparison hadn't been made before, to the sort of you know, I see the videos that they put out, and many creators have done this, of the, like, let's give a homeless person $1,000 and film their reaction, and that felt very Roman to me. And that was sort of the initial idea, connecting the two. And again, I was surprised it hadn't been made before. Don't watch Mr. Beast videos, by the way. He's doing Beast games right now, and it is worse than ever.
Well, he's an interesting case to me because
Yeah.
when we created Can, there was a lot of discussion about, can we just only focus on off-camera behavior, essentially, right? Harassment, abuse, harms during, you know, live events or things. But we ultimately felt the need to have a content section. And for us, the like test case was Alex Jones, right? Could we credential Alex Jones and call him ethical if, you know, he never actually personally physically abused or harassed anybody? We're like, no, that's just a non-starter. So we had to kind of work things out. And it's sort of, it's interesting then to look at somebody like Mr. Beast and be like, if he tried to get credentialed, what conversation would we have about that content and how to, like, is there an ethical way to do whatever he's doing?
I mean, when he made Squid Game, that was like kind of on the nose, right?
Like, right.
Like, oh, you're just saying it
evil,
out
or is
loud,
it
huh?
postmodern art? That's the
Yeah.
problem, right? Like, is it just a new version of the urinal at this point, or what are we doing?
Yeah. Like you're just going ahead and saying it, aren't you?
And I saw the outer side of those Squid Game videos he was making, and I wrote the initial draft of this play. 2 years later, it comes out that he has horrible working conditions, wouldn't you know, and he's getting sued to hell because of the way he treats his staff internally. And I had a feeling, and I wrote the play, and then wouldn't you know, it's all coming out now. And so, yeah.
I just want to remind folks in the chat, if they have any questions, feel free to drop them in. We'll take a few, and then we'll give folks a chance to promote their content, because that is also part of why we're here. And the best way that we can thank people is just get out the info about what they're up to. But does anybody have anything else that they feel like they want to add, or anything that really resonated for them here that they just want to touch on?
I guess
I feel like in some ways it's inevitable, like, because capitalism, like when capitalism and fame come together, like this sort of thing almost always happens. And I feel like, I don't know, I don't mean to say it's inevitable as in like it can't be prevented, but like it's just a thing that seems like it happens so often now that like I feel like I've become so reflexively cynical that like anyone who has a team, I just assume that they're like that behind the scenes, which is like, and I don't take pride in that. I actually don't want to be a cynical person. I'm the kind of person who actually enjoys believing the best in people. I don't know, like, obviously, you know, it's fun. Like, I killed a guy on screen. It was great. But like, but when I really think about it, I'm like, God, that, like, it really is inevitable. Like, I think like the people who are cool, like, that's not news. So like, I'm sure they exist, but they're not, you know, sensational. They don't like, because like I work in tech journalism, and I've heard behind the scenes stories about people where like, they're like, oh no, like I actually love working for this guy. It's pretty great. You might not expect that, you know, but like that sort of stuff doesn't make news, and that's sad.
Well, the good news is, I guess, like anyone who's credentialed through Can, you can just assume that they treat their team well, because if they didn't, we'd hear about it.
Or they've got their team under real deep control. Delilah, did you have a point as well?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say resonating with Delilah. I'm an investigator for a university in my day job, so I actually investigate bad workplace conditions sometimes, and this is sort of what I do for my full-time job. So I did resonate with that sense of like justice that she seems to have and is trying to like get across, but clearly isn't always doing it the right way, and doesn't have the means necessarily to do it at the end. But I did resonate with Delilah and had a very good time trying to be more dramatic to be like her, because I'm just not really like that.
Yeah. And speaking of, we've got a follow-up question here from Heather. I felt like there was a really deep, multi-layered response from Delilah when she had lost her momentum and moment. Was that meant to mirror Monster and show how fame can kind of taint everyone? I guess that's a question either for Marshall in writing it or Delilah sort of in performing it.
I think to Marshall.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's to mirror Monster specifically, but certainly that it's very complicated. Getting famous, and again, I think she even says at one point, should I call this fame? That's not really what this is. I'm not like performing, but getting fame is very, very complicated. And I wanted to make that clear. It wasn't good guy, bad guy. Everyone's good. It's very complicated. Certainly.
Well, I think
Delilah,
the nuance there
Wikipedia.
is the proximity to fame. Because there's fame, and then there's people who are proximate to fame and feel like they are gaining power because of that. There's like a power you get from being proximate to it without actually being famous and having a lot of people know your name. And like that's something I see in fandom spaces all the time. Somebody who's like been an assistant to an actor at conventions and stuff, and so they're like kind of behind the scenes, so they feel like they're like they have that power and they can wield that, like, you know, I know this person, and if you don't say the right thing, you know, like I've seen that play out 100 times. And that's like a very similar but different, like awful dynamic all on its own, and like maybe in some ways worse because of how much more hidden it is, because it's happening even less in the open.
And still parasocial for sure. Cameron,
Oh, yeah.
you had something you want to jump in there with Patrick? Patrick, I thought you had a comment there as well. But
Oh, I forgot what I said.
no worries. Totally know that
I'm so
experience.
sorry.
Oh, it's okay. You know, for
something
me on the Delilah character, what really hits is the no perfect victim problem that we often encounter and talk about, which is both the reality that all human beings have things that, you know, they could be used against them in the course of public discourse to try to taint their claims, or even, you know, on top of that, that often people will target individuals who they think might not be considered trustworthy or, you know, believable. So having Delilah talking a lot about auras really lands for me on that front. That's obviously what I'm talking about. None of the any other parts, just the aura part.
I guess what I was trying to like get into character, if you can call it that, for Delilah too. I was thinking about the line in one of the early scenes when she's talking to Olivia and says, like, even if like she mentions her dad and how her dad's not proud of her, and I like that's kind of what when I was thinking about like the book deal and this like being on talk shows and stuff, like, oh, maybe if I try to play it like her dad is finally proud of her because she's making fame, like getting out there and her on TV and her name is in the sphere and everything, then maybe when it's taken away, she'll be like, dang it. Now I can't show my dad this book that I wrote.
That is one of my favorite lines in the show. That it's
That's mine too.
regardless of what you, my dad, and the New York Times think, I'm a real journalist. And yeah.
Right. Clearly, all abuse just stems from the bad luck of someone being shitty to you at some point, right? That's just it's the moral of the story. No, but you know, it is often a challenge, and that's part of why we are a restorative justice organization. Is that oftentimes there is an unmet need of some sort that is leading to harmful behavior, and figuring out how to meet that need, as well as educating and addressing the behavior, is the only way to prevent it from happening again in the future.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
I was just going to say, nope, I forgot it. You interrupted me and that's gone. Thanks a lot. Reporting.
Somebody asked Delilah if they end up under tables often? My answer to that would be more often.
I feel like we should contact Can about that comment.
Yeah,
That's
that's a good
inappropriate
question.
for me.
Just gonna
Report that. Report Aaron.
we'll leave that question right on the table there.
Hostile chat stream.
No, we're coming up on 9:30. So I'm gonna wrap us up here because I appreciate so much all of the time that everybody's put in and everybody's watched. Before we do that though, like a true content creator, I've got to ask all my content creators to plug their content because otherwise, why are we here, right? So if folks could we'll just go in order top to bottom and just say who you are and what you're from and where people can find you.
Oh, do I get to go first?
Yep.
No, you don't count because you're in Cannes. No one cares.
Man. All right, then it's George.
Plonk. George, go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I am with Joe, who played Rodney. We are co-hosts of Does This Still Work? The podcast. We look at movies that are 10 or more years old and try to answer that question to varying degrees of success and with no set criteria. It's very subjective. I also perform in cabaret acts 3 times a year in New York City, so you can always catch me doing that.
Super cool.
Oh, hi. Yeah, that's me. I'm Ursa. I co-host Philosophers in Space with Aaron. We read, watch, listen to, play a sci-fi thing, talk about what we thought about it, and then pick apart some of the philosophy underneath it. Obviously, lots to talk about with AI and personhood and all of that fun junk. Taking a bit of a mental health break from that lately, but I will be back soon because it is one of my favorites.
I used to host a true crime podcast with my sister called Most Wanted. My name's Amanda Gernentz, and I'm taking a break. I started law school in the fall, so I'm not a host on that show anymore. And my sister, I'll promote her show. She spun off and has a show now called Aren't You Worried, where she talks about true crime cases that worry her. I do guests sometimes on her show when I'm on breaks, but yeah, that's where you can find me.
And you can find me at Philosophers in Space or Embrace the Void or doing this stuff. That's all.
And I was longtime co-host of Oh No, Ross and Carrie. You can still find that, all about first-hand investigations of the paranormal. And have a new podcast coming, but it's not out yet. If you want to sign up, it's at I'm sure it's all true.com. No apostrophes. Oh, and I'm Ross.
Hi, I'm Patrick. I am the host of the Anthems podcast. In every episode, I tell the story of a song that helps to tell the story of a nation. I talk about a different national anthem from a different country every month, and sometimes it's entertaining, but it's usually informative.
Not mutually exclusive.
No.
I'm No Illusions, and when I'm not under Aaron's table here, you can find me on The Scathing Atheist, God Awful Movies, Citation Needed, D&D Minus, The Skeptocrat. I think that's it. Yeah, it's all of them. Yeah.
For now.
For now.
And then Marshall, I suppose we've already promoted you, but yeah.
You can follow me and my playwriting journey at Playwright Marshall on Instagram. And yeah, very soon we'll be posting about Monster coming out, 1319 Press. Keep an eye on that.
Amazing. And one final thing, I want to give a shout out to Martin Vavra, our investigator. Because of the limits of technology, we were only able to have 10 people on the feed at a time, including Ian, our Wonderkin. So Martin was not able to join us for this, but you can find he's a filmmaker, and you can find his work at Galaxy Sailor Productions. So thanks so much to him. And again, thanks so much to everybody. Y'all have been so wonderful. This has been a lot of fun. Hopefully folks enjoyed it. Hopefully it's a good way to understand what we're trying to do here.
Yeah, and come support the work that we do. Again,
thanks for letting us be a part of it.
And money.
Please give us money. I'm contractually obligated to say, please give us money.
Money, time,
Thank you all
shares.
so much for your support and the way that you show your support to Can. We could not do it without you.
Otherwise, we have to sell out and compromise all our ethics. So
No, never. We'll just do it for free. It's fine.
All right. Thank you all so much.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye.